Let's get the ball rolling. Cyclops.
Okay. Well, come on. Well, I am Scott Summers, oldest son of the Summers family. My dad, Christopher Summers, disappeared along with my mother. Was born with the mutant power of optic blast, but I cannot see. I need ruby quartz lenses to see. I found a surrogate father in Professor Charles Xavier. He has taken care of me ever since. I support his dream, the X-Men, and basically he's living together in peace. But my powers are to shoot optic blasts or beams from my eyes.
Just remember that those blasts are kinetic, concussive force blasts and not heat, which really sucks when you watch some of these movies and it seems like he has fire coming out of his eyes. That is not even close to the truth.
No, that's not.
But
No, those are not controlled.
Storm, give me your introduction.
Rob Lucy coming at you from Southern Oregon. Oreo, Storm, mistress of wind and rain, goddess of thunder and lightning, currently the leader of the X-Men, taking under my wing many young mutants, guiding them on Professor Xavier's path to enlightenment.
the original waifu.
Damn, Lucy's coming in hot. I love it.
Oh, and
Wolfsbane.
she did wield Thor's hammer before any Captain America did.
Not for our
Wolfsbane.
purposes, but yeah.
Wolfsbane. Dwight.
What?
Yo, what's up? It's your boy Dwight, digging in the crates for a new character here. We're going with Wolfsbane, Scottish. I'm a Scottish chick that turns into a werewolf, yo. All right. So, down with, pardon me. The city never sleeps, as you know. Anyway, yeah, man, I'm down with the New Mutants and Xavier here, teaching me how to control my powers, I'm sure, and I hope to bite somebody. That's pretty much it. All right.
I like it. Rogue, can you give us your introduction, please?
You gotta be joking. Crap. If I cut out, I'll be back in a minute. But
You're good.
I'll just go ahead and say my spiel. I am Rogue. I currently have
She's already in the role. She don't know her memory.
ooh, someone has jokes.
Be nice. It's
Be
all right.
nice. Be nice, like you be nice, like you guys. If you guys forgotten about who you guys talking to, this is the troll king here.
They
Be nice.
don't know yet.
Oh, I like that. Now she's rogue. Now she's rogue. That's the essence of rogue.
Yeah.
Since they're a character now.
Less Carol Danvers now.
Yeah.
More Rogue.
She must have got some of that when she touched her face and took her memory.
Took her whole damn life.
Pretty much.
Rogue? On that note,
Peter, give us your introduction, please.
Peter Rasputin, Colossus from the cold mountains of Siberia. Do you want to buy a snow leopard? I know Joe Exotic's phone number.
Exotic.
Yeah, I could turn into metallic alloy that's resistant to electricity, heat, cold, damage. I can lift about 70 tons, supposedly. You know, I can't fight. I don't know about that. It did me dirty on this ability sheet. But personally, Nelson Garces, everybody knows what's up. Forever, forever.
Still not. Wolverine, give us your introduction.
Yo, 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 it's me, the little smelly, hairy, 5-foot Canadian fuck that looks nothing like anything you've seen in the movies. I am ugly. I am fucking hunched over. My metal's heavy. I don't walk around straight up. I'm not 6 feet tall. I'd also like to mention how good my boy Garbo looks like as Colossus because he has the stripes on, which looks like the metal stripes of Colossus when you see him in the comic books. You'd have to read one to know what I'm talking about. Also, he has the guns. Oh, shit. I'm also immune to most things, and my adamantium skeleton, makes me kind of unbeatable. And I have a berserker rage, which you'll see.
Are the bone claws official at this point?
Still adamantium claws. And it's actually still knives at this point. But that's an entirely different discussion to take off the table.
Is it?
We'll just do a punch in for Shadowcat later if we can't hear him.
Jean Grey at this point or no?
We can't hear her. It's
Can you all hear me?
Yes, we can, Rogue.
Yeah.
Would you like to finish your introduction, Rogue?
I guess I'll finish my introduction. So, I am a sweet Southern belle, but I have a really bad temper and I don't like authority. I was framed for a murder that I really didn't commit, but unfortunately, I guess I'm dealing with the X-Men now, but I'm perfectly fine with that. They've shown me a family that I never had before because I, for one, cannot handle the touch of another human being. If I do, I end up sucking all their powers as well as maybe draining a little more than what I should. But for now, I'm with this ragtag group and I don't have much of a choice in the matter.
Sounds good.
Damn, I really like that.
Was that the green and yellow, or was that the yellow and brown?
Ooh,
Thank you very much, Rogue. You get +5 karma points for your role-playing indulgences. It's awesome to see. Shadowcat, we could explain karma points later, but basically you can use them to boost your die rolls up to successes. Shadowcat.
Sorry. My wife just watched me jump up and down like an asshole. I'm just bummed out that because I've been dropping gold dimes on you guys all day. And I'm like, dude, does nobody have any sense of humor around here? It's because you weren't here listening. Okay. Well, yeah, I'm Kitty Pride. I also know the Shadowcat. I can walk through walls and stuff. And also, I'm good with computers. I also speak Russian. So next time I hear Colossus say something untoward towards me in Russian, I'll know exactly what to say.
Nice.
Very, very nice. Awesome.
And eventually marry her.
Is that a thing?
Keep your glaza on the ball.
I think he also does a fastball special with her a few times.
He does the Age of Apocalypse. They do the Trojan horse where she hides inside him and then pops out and fucks fools up. It's pretty raw.
I am very off-put by all of these words that have been said.
No sexual innuendo in that.
That was actually,
no, none at all. None at all.
In my most nerdiest way, there was no sexual content at all in my mind there.
Got to take the headphones off for that one.
Whatever they want to role play.
Sounds like comic book pegging to me.
Don't get wrong.
Ready to go.
Good evening, true believers, and Excelsior to all those who have joined our adventure. We find our intrepid heroes all on board the X-Men's magnificent Blackbird jet, streaking through the sky, on their way across the Pacific, darting over Canada. Hey, Alpha Flight, how y'all doing down there? As they make their way over into Russia, they head towards the Ural Mountains. Professor X has picked up the detection of a set of potential mutants. Ileana has gone missing. Wolfsbane was last with her, and the last that Ileana had, she was teleporting back to Russia to visit her parents via Limbo. Ileana has not returned from her last trip. People are getting worried. Professor X has this mutant anomaly that he would like you to investigate. The two plots lay over. That would be your plot A and your plot B. That just get laid over each. And as you make your way into Russian airspace using the Blackbird's cloaking device, scene opens. What do? Peaks. The anomalies you can detect are lower in a valley basin that is dominated by a beautiful, cool blue and green pool. Little bit, almost a lake of a marshland, also been sent into the pictures.
I see the phone. Yeah, I saw it. Okay.
If you want to know where it is, consult a risk map.
As you move, yeah, right. As you fly over the area, what do?
I think we just open the hatch and drop Wolfsbane.
Who's the
Well, I think we should land the plane. First of all, I want to turn the plane invisible.
Claws out.
I want to turn the plane invisible. Of course, we're going to do that, but we're going to put it on stealth mode. That's what we're going to do. We're going to put it on stealth mode, then we're going to land the plane, see what's up. So we don't have any tribal, we don't have any tribal people trying to come over and just look at the plane stuff. So.
You mean no Mexicans?
I don't want to put it like that, I'm trying to be clean here, man. We're mutants,
Cyclops, can you give me an agility check for your pilot role?
Shadowcat.
Oh, what? You're driving the plane?
Yeah, well, he's a leader, man. Hashtag less DaCostas the better.
He has excellent piloting skills.
Thank you, Lucy. So you'll be rolling in the 20 category. So Cyclops, give me a agility roll off of your excellent. Roll me a 100, please.
Okay. Get my die. Hold on, I'm getting my die.
You're all good. All good. Who's co-piloting?
If it's Cyclops, Wolverine. No, Shadowcat is actually pretty good.
Yeah, she's a pretty good pilot. Wolverine, I only have Wolverine pilot.
No.
Well, Storm should be co-piloting with me, honestly, because she can fly the plane too.
She's the virtual co-pilot, but the real co-pilot is probably Shadow.
All right, with Storm and Cyclops both handling the piloting duties, you're going to get a column shift one way to the higher statistic from 20 excellent to 30 remarkable. Give me a roll.
Oh, okay. Got my 100. Alrighty. Oh, damn, I got a 1. Do I need to roll again?
No, you do not need to roll again.
Oh, shit, we're all dead.
Wow.
So
Wow.
glad the co-pilot.
Okay. My story's going to jump a little bit ahead of schedule, I guess.
Sorry, got a 1, guys.
You rolled a 1?
I rolled a 1.
That's kind of impressive, to be honest. It's like a lottery roll.
Start the game, yeah.
You're so 1989 Cyclops, it's ridiculous.
He did ask you to roll one.
Like his wife just died. he's about to fuck a clone and make a little baby that's gonna go to the future. Like you're so Cyclops at that time in history. I love
Yeah,
it. I love it.
yeah, and I feel bad just like him too. I let the team down. Well, I'm gonna.
Paisley Park, bitch. Paisley Park.
You're all right,
As-
Cyclops.
As Cyclops and Storm attempt to land the plane at the last second storm, you suddenly detect an extremely an object on the radar moving towards you at an enormously fast speed. You only have a split second before you can detect what's happening. All of a sudden, the entire plane gets rocked to the side. And you find yourself in free fall descent as something has torn through the plane at blinding speed. Everybody brace for impact. It's a fine line.
As Storm and co-leader of this group, I am calling upon the wind to cushion our fall and slow us as we descend to the ground.
I love it, Storm.
That's
Excellent.
really good.
You're
Give
way
us
better
a-
than Holly Berry already, right off the bat. You're way
Yeah. I'm saying that. Yeah, that's true.
At least you knew the
Storm.
character.
Hey, our jet is still invisible, right?
That's a 12. That's not a 21. That is a 12.
Oh, Storm. I was looking for
That's a
something.
10, right?
When you
Count
get worshipped
as a 10,
as a
right?
goddess,
That's a 12
you get a
and a
little
10.
cockster, you know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? You get a little overconfident when you're worshipped as a goddess.
The suddenness of the impact catches you off guard, and you are not quite able to get enough underneath you to cushion the impact, but you are able to buffet it enough where you can not land the plane, but you can
So
at
the
least
plane did not explode on impact, is what you're
did
saying.
not exactly.
Okay.
You're able to buffet it. It lands into the wetlands marsh next to that large lake clearing that you see on what would be the west left-hand side. As the plane skids to a halt, who wasn't wearing their seatbelt?
I activate my metallic skin and hug Shadowcat.
Oh, that was really cool of you. I was about to say, I think you would have been okay, so I was going to grab Wolfsbane and like start phasing. You know? But because I figured like you're probably going to die. So she's going to die. So I figured I'd grab her and start phasing with her because I figured you'd be okay. But you grabbing her next to you was on my mind. But yeah.
Well, I hope everybody
Good looking
wears
out.
seatbelts.
No, it's cool.
Quick question. Is this pre-Carol or post-Carol Rogue?
Post-Carol.
Post-Carol Rogue?
Yeah.
Then in that case, couldn't I just get out the jet and
Fly.
guide it down to the ground?
Oh, like carry it. Oh.
I like it. I like it a lot.
Thank you for that.
And you can if you want to.
You avoided an awkward moment with me and Nelson over there.
That's the weirdest boyfriend thing I've ever heard someone say to somebody. You can if you want to. Should be
Pretty
quite the
normal.
opposite if you already bought the cow.
Sounds like a pretty normal.
Okay, what's the
request.
roll on that? That's a good
Rogue.
one. What's the roll?
Rogue,
Yeah, we're gonna
rogue
roll
land the
that.
plane. Rogue land the plane softly.
Is that a strength feat?
So it's going to be a double. First, it's going to be an agility feat for flying out of the plane, and then it's going to be a strength feat for cushioning the fall. So Rogue is going to roll first using the S skill, which is strength.
I still don't have that. I still don't have that sheet.
Agility is first. The agility roll is first. The strength roll is second.
So roll me a D100, please.
Okay. D100. I got an 80.
Oh, nice. Yes.
You are
Okay,
able to
and-
use. You're quickly able to use the new opening made into the side of the plane to make your egress quite quickly as you try to lift up the plane. Give me a strength roll, please.
85.
85 and 50 is deep into the yellow. Rogue, it is one of those straining situations, but can you describe what the scene looks like to us as you save the Blackbird from impact?
Well, as I am guiding the plane down, I am struggling and straining as much as I can, but I managed to, with all the grunts and groans you can probably hear from me on the outside, or I'm sorry, from the inside, I am slowly guiding the plane down and gently putting it on the ground and probably crushing a few trees as I'm at it, because I'm not worried about any of the greenery at this point in time.
How close are we to the green lake?
About 60 feet away. Rogue has carved roughly a 30-foot crater as into the soft soil, and the frame, that final frame, is just like, like one big frame, and just Rogue and her shoulders, just like everything's on top, and she's like
Okay, we got cover.
I like it.
In my mind, John Byrne's drawing this also, so I just want you to go to that world with me also. You can use Frank Miller if you like to. I'm not.
Can I make the noises for the hatch when we all get out?
Do it right now.
Let's do this. The jet is invisible. Let's go out.
And by the way, can I be the first one out to go track and see what's going on? Census,
Well,
send me straight to the lake.
Oh yeah. What about his smell ability? Can he smell anything?
Yes, you can.
It opens, you send me out, and I'm fucking going to see what's going on out there beyond our normal senses.
Well, I would like you and Wolfsbane to do that.
Yeah.
Ooh, I love that, actually.
Whatever you need.
Two sides of the lake, man. One goes one and one goes on the other. Cyclops, thank you.
I'm
No
already
problem.
in this mode.
I'm sorry you don't know.
Wait,
Sorry you never met
Wolfsbane.
your third brother.
Wolfsbane, are you in full wolf mode or are you in werewolf mode?
I stay full wolf. I don't do the half wolf. That's some bullshit.
Look at that man's face. Look at that man's face. That's full wolf right there.
Full wolf.
Yeah, but not when a plane's crashing. You're not gonna go half wolf.
Exactly. So thank you for looking out, Tony. By the way, Ray, I was ready to literally jump from the aircraft. And
Yeah, I figured you have I was like, that's beyond your skill set there, so I'm gonna hook him up.
That guy's ready to surf on the top of a van right now. He's full wolf.
Maybe we'll end up in a mountain, and then, I don't know. I'm not sure how that would play out.
Right. Wait. Hold up. Here's the thing. So we have we have Wolfsbane and Wolverine go track and see what's out there, because we don't know what wildlife is out there. When they come back and with the report of any contact is there, we're going to put some mist on the plane. Like I said, we don't want anybody to see that plane. So Storm, I'm gonna need you to do that whenever we move.
We got a roll for the tracking.
No, I know that.
No, but I thought the plane's damaged beyond repair. We got to find another way out of here.
Yeah, we do.
Well, I was thinking, it seems like we just got shot by hostile forces, so we may have already been detected by the radar systems on the pinpoints we were going at. I think we should immediately go to defensive positions and assess the situation.
Yeah, we don't have a lot of flyers.
So I will take Cyclops' advice.
Okay, well, at the same time, we do want to stay hidden as well, too, though. So
yeah, I'm going to take your advice, and I'm going to bring the fog.
Okay.
Well, then, like he said, send Wolverine and Wolfsbane out. Sense that there's anyone else in the immediate area around the lake.
I agree.
And then from there, we'll take some defensive measures.
The wolf, and the bub go east to west, and then we have the two flyers go north to south.
Okay.
Because we got two flyers, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Like they can get up 100 meters and check it out.
This guy's good.
Damn. That's pretty solid planning right
Are
there.
you sure you're Russian?
Bosses. Yeah. It'd be way cooler if you were like, the two flyers should go. And say it like,
You are KGB. You must be KGB.
I work on my accent.
like, are you flying?
Every time.
Nice.
Good planning there. Good planning there, Piotr.
I will stand by the plane and hurt anyone that comes close.
Send
McCain.
me and Wolfsbane out.
We'll unleash the
You're
hounds.
muted, Rob. Rob, you're muted.
Thank you,
Rob,
Lucy.
unleash the hounds. We want to
Unleash the hounds. Thank you. That's
Three,
that's
3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Bring it back in.
We want to unleash the hounds. No flying.
And its release.
So I've just sent a hand-drawn picture to the crew, to the group chat.
I just received it. Super sick.
So the forest is north. The lake is to your east. There are plains. I guess I didn't. There's just kind of wet marshlands to your west, and the river flows towards your south. You were coming, well, obviously, you were coming from the west. I mean, from the east-west.
You confused the fuck out of me right now. What'd you say?
So the two flyers go up. Storm and
So
Gotcha. Okay, I see it now.
Rogue and Storm are going up to get a aerial picture. But before I leave, I'm gonna fog out the area where we're at to give my comrades cover.
okay. Give me a weather control, please.
71.
71, and your weather control ability level is?
Something's wrong with my
Let me get back to it. I was just looking at that. It's amazing. Okay. Okay.
Tony.
Weather prediction ability is amazing.
Evil genius or no?
Amazing.
This is weather control. It's
Yes.
right underneath your known powers.
The known powers. Control is amazing.
Excellent. So we'll be rolling off of the 5th. Who's crumpling? Who's crumpling?
Sorry.
No, that's okay. You can just mute. Thank you. And off of the amazing, a 71 goes directly into the yellow. Storm is able to easily
nice.
make a natural-looking mist flow off of the lake and cover over and obscure the wreckage of the Blackbird. There are some parts of the Blackbird which are on fire from the impact going all the way through.
Oh, crap. Damn.
Storm and Rogue, please give me an agility check to fly.
18.
Copy.
Bird.
That fire. I'm gonna need that fire taken
12.
out from the black.
Oh, what
so
the
you can't
fuck?
fly.
There must be some unnatural gravitational field around this place. Neither one of you can even get off the ground. What's going on?
3, 2, 1. As Storm and Rogue take off into the sky and attempt to do a scouting reconnaissance of the area north towards the marshed woods, they see the figure of 3 young children running frantically out of the woods towards the lake, making their way in an angle that seems as if their destination would be the Blackbird. As Storm and Rogue both notice that happening, they are all of a sudden caught up in a pitch black, cold field and utterly surrounded by what seems to be an almost sentient, black, living, dark force.
Ooh. Ooh.
These are 3 children doing this?
What? They just listen to it.
Was it the Cuckoo Sisters?
They never heard before. I'm pretty sure I called one of them a son of a bitch earlier.
Oh no, he wasn't talking about them. He's talking about the kids. He wasn't talking about your kids, Shadow. He was talking about the kids that are running out the fort.
They're being chased by the black presence. The
They're
dark.
all
All right, can I make them? Because I mean,
All right, but I thought they went in opposite directions. There's two presences.
As
Our flight was a fail, man. We just got barely off the ground and noticed the kids running out of the forest being chased by the thing.
And as they went up and noticed the kids, they find themselves in a bit of pitch blackness. Can I please get an endurance check from both Rogue and Storm?
Ooh.
Keep in
Endurance
mind, there are
is your
some parts of the blackbird that's on fire.
That's a 9.
Ooh. Okay. 64.
Rogue
Sucks.
is endurance, but with the power absorption. 64. Rogue. Rogue, you feel the cold, cloying pressure that makes you
Claustrophobic, perhaps?
Makes you uncomfortable, claustrophobic, and you can
That's one of our weaknesses, by the way.
You feel your conflicting personalities start to battle each other as they try to make sense of this unnatural inky black. Storm, it feels that someone has stabbed you with 6 dozen black, cold, icy knives going through you.
Damn.
You crumple over in pain.
Well, that takes care of my air support. Shit.
It was your brilliant idea.
You crumple over in pain, suffering 20 points of piercing damage, and you find yourself falling out of the sky. Yeah, 20 points. 20 points. Those that are down, and Rogue, you're good. You're just inconvenienced.
So it's 20 points for me, Storm, but Rogue got out of it.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I hit the ground and lost 20. Rogue, you're good to go.
I was trying to see if I could catch if I saw you fall, but I guess I don't.
Oh.
Yeah, you're in the inky blackness. Those that are on the ground, they see a giant sphere. Basically looks like a black moon. No buckshot. No evil D.
Hey, did you say 20 points of damage I took on that one?
Correct. You took 20 points.
Okay, I'm trying to keep track here.
You see a giant inky black globe floating in the sky, and all of a sudden you see Storm just fall unceremoniously out of it and land quite hard, but thankfully her impact is softened by the marshy soil underneath.
I rush over to her as quickly as possible. How far is she from me?
She's about 40 feet.
I guess
You can make it.
I can make that.
Are you still in your armored form?
Yes.
You find that the marshy ground makes you sink in with every step that you take, and the suction slows you down, and you do not make it over there quickly. And your beautiful
Are you
red...
still phased?
God damn, nobody's Jean Grey. What's wrong with y'all?
Damn, I don't have a
throw me over
4G.
there.
I tried to be Rachel Summers and I got shot down.
Ooh.
Speedball, throw me over there.
I wanted to be a hound.
Why are you yelling at the manager? All right.
Sorry, I don't need to yell. But
I don't have a forge either. He's
Can
the
you throw
damn
me the
mechanic.
I revert to my human form and float.
Did you say Cuban form or human form?
I heard Cuban.
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
That's way different than human.
Yeah.
Where's
As
Shadowcat?
you,
Oh, Shadowcat's not there. What up?
Colossus is able to eventually make his way there. Shadowcat, what are you doing?
I need you.
We can
I am
fade.
unsuccessfully asking Colossus to throw me over there. Then, after that's done, I'm going to go ahead and do my airwalk all the way over there as fast as I can so I can go ahead and see to my fallen comrade.
Excellent.
I was going to ask you to do that anyway because you can't hit what it can't see.
I figured I'd
Colossus.
be proactive.
You beat me to it.
Awesome. Colossus, give me a strength check for moving through the terrain, and Shadowcat, give me an agility check for your airwalk, please.
Okay. Verify my email address.
Roll your die, guy. Hey, guy. I'm not your buddy, guy. Not your buddy, pal.
I got a 31.
97.
Oh, Jesus. You are in your Cuban form.
Shadowcat, you seem to be a little bit stunned from the impact and a possible concussion of the Blackbird's rough landing, and you do not find yourself making it as quickly as you would like to. However, Peter, always the ever, let's be honest.
Got the hats for me.
Peter's the hope of the team. Peter is the Nightcrawler's the heart, but Peter is truly the hope of the team and cannot stand to see a fallen comrade. Peter, describe your scene as you make your way over to Storm.
So as I push through in my human form, I'm exhausted from changing. I get over to Storm, and I pick her up, sling her over my shoulder, and leap as far as I can back to the Blackbird.
Are those Blackbird parts still on fire?
Yes, they are, Cyclops.
Rogue.
Peter, give me a strength check to make a super leap out of the mud. You're going to shift your column over 1 for the difficulty of the marshy terrain acting as a vacuum.
So I don't have amazing, I have incredible.
Correct.
Storm, you're still out of commission?
I rolled a
I can't.
60.
Yeah, you are able to go. Peter is all heart, sees a fallen comrade. You do a Hulk-esque leap back towards the mist-shrouded Blackbird. Cyclops, you see your wounded co-leader and Peter come off. That's off the meter.
Yeah. Plan.
Fire right now.
Okay, check this out. This is what we do. Storm, you still can't operate your powers, right? You're still out of commission?
I don't know. I just took a hit. I think I'm good to go at this point.
I need
Chris Claremont, is she out of commission? Is she unconscious? Is she prone? What's her status right now?
She's not. She's just slightly staggered for a round or two.
She just staggered?
Like on a Cosby level of 1 to 10, she's a 3, right?
Where are the two?
So mechanically, she gets a -1 to all of her rolls, basically.
Who do I have as a second mechanic? No one?
Hey,
Okay.
I'm really good with electronics. Really good with electronics.
No. What about the children, bro? We're going to save the kids or not?
No. Shadowcat. Shadowcat. I need you to stay where you are. If you're not too down, Storm, I need you to make a little bit of a rain. Because I need this fired out on the Blackbird. Rogue, You stay where you are in the air. We don't know what this black thing is. Shadow Cat, I need you to stay where you are because I don't know whether this thing is going to attack or not. So I need you to do your phasing thing. So
how close is the black thing to the children?
Yeah, exactly.
It's hovering in the sky about 20, 30 feet, kind of bobbing.
It's not attacking yet. So
hey, perfect moment for, hey, bub, deal with me instead.
Wolverine, Wolfsbane, we shift the scene to you.
You and Wolfsbane are cool. You and Wolfsbane are cool tracking the area.
That's our role, right? We go one way, I go the other, and then we roll to see what we see.
I need for Storm, if Storm is available to do, what I need for is to give her I need a shower. I need a ring. I need some sort of ring shower.
I know, Cyclops. We're gonna hold the scene on that. We know.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going to me.
So you want me to roll? Am I rolling? Am I doing an action roll or something? Or
no, you're doing a great job just being a leadership. You're getting role playing points you're getting karma points to be able to spend later that I'll distribute for actually playing Cyclops and doing what you're supposed to be doing as a character.
Gotcha.
Wolfsbane, what do you do?
So check it out, man. Look, I can smell really good. I can see really good. So like, can I just roll to detect something real quick? Like I smell something. There's something in the air. I'm familiar with that smell.
Yes, you can.
Get the kids.
Simple Simon. Love it.
All right, here we go. We're going to roll for it.
Kids, man.
All right, 100 die. 85.
85 and remarkable and amazing.
Yo, I got to see pictures or it didn't happen.
So Wolfsbane has heightened sight and heightened hearing along with tracking as an ability. Those are at remarkable, but the hearing is at amazing.
Woo!
85 into amazing is deep into the yellow, an amazing 50. Wolfsbane, you smell the sweet innocence of children. You smell.
Do I?
Calm down, Hillary Clinton.
But honestly, you smell the three kids coming from the woods. They have a medical sterile smell to them.
Ooh.
Okay. I get you.
We gotta go save those kids.
This does not mean you eat them, Wolfsbane. Okay,
you also smell fear on them, and
Calm down,
with your hearing, you can tell that they are speaking a Russian back and forth to each other.
They're Armenian Russians.
Yeah. You gonna steal your parking?
Send me to Siberia. All three.
Wolverine, what are you doing? Ed, you do all. Oh wait, hold on. Ed does all the talking unless it's fucking his turn to actually do something.
Yeah, no, I want to know. Yeah, Ed smoked too much, bro. Look at that. Look at the eyes. Ed, break out the claws and save the fucking kids. Wu-Tang.
Thank you.
God damn it.
Save the kids.
All these petty Americans, I gotta do it all. I rush forward, turn into a metal alloy, and hug the kids. Fuck.
Colossus, listen, you got her. I don't need the tank yet.
Just to play Colossus today, or did you already own that shirt?
Okay, I'm gonna throw this kid, this little Canadian bub. I'm gonna throw him.
This kebab, or you want me to catch him?
All right, no.
I think he just wants you to get near them quickly.
I'm going right there.
All right, do a fastball special, please.
Doesn't Wolverine have like Pikachu? Like he's quick.
Fastball special. I said speed.
He's like a Civic in the traffic lanes. He's like a little Mexican.
Got a deuce.
You can launch a fastball special.
Civic like cut you off, and you're like, this motherfucker.
You just threw me like 2 feet.
That
was
would help.
racially hilarious.
You threw me less than my height right now.
No, I don't want to throw him. I don't want to throw him.
Throwing a grenade.
I'm 5 feet long. How did you only throw me 2 feet?
All right.
I didn't want to throw you. I want to save the kids, bro.
Fucking kids.
I think the kids are gonna perish. I'm gonna be quite honest.
And
We gotta do
I'm sorry.
Oh, we gotta do what we can. We gotta do what we can to save these
I've
kids.
lived a long time. Kids come and go. Let me tell you.
all right, Wolverine, you're done.
We
Wolfsbane.
live a long time, but we at least gotta save these kids. Wolverine. Come on, man. We can't just let kids die up here.
Wolfsbane, would you like to help the kids or take any other action?
Wait, what is his ability? Does he move fast? What is his story? He just got claws and fur?
She is a werewolf and a wolf. That's her thing.
Wolf of Ware.
Pornhub channel, but what does she
A
do?
lycanthrope of the highest order.
So the kids are
Heightened
frightened.
speed, heightened senses. Heightened speed, heightened senses.
The kids are frightened. I've already
Yes.
detected them. They're running out of the woods. I transform into my human self and go help the kids. All right.
Nicely done, Wolfsbane.
Okay, can
So
I?
that's done. We're superheroes. Don't forget that.
You got to remember, you're also a ginger werewolf, so sometimes your human form is scarier than
That's
your
a whole nother fear.
Exactly. Sometimes the werewolf form is more normal.
If we had a
Wolfsbane.
boyfriend, we probably wouldn't be in this mess.
Wolfsbane, give me a strength roll.
Circle around the
Strength
children.
roll.
My God, where's Cannonball when you need him?
Nice. 93.
Ooh, I like it.
Wolfsbane, you
Kids.
Ballin'.
Wolfsbane, you nimbly make your way over as if you were almost still in your canoid form. You're able to shift quickly enough into your redhead, freckled Scottish face with your unstable molecule suit uniform on, which transforms with you. As you come up, the kids seem like just fascinated with you, and they start like chanting at you and like kind of like excitedly look at you.
I like it. I'm fine with that.
So as you approach them, give me a psyche test.
Oh shit, the telepaths.
Okay.
Fuck, they're gonna rape me.
Roll again.
Yes. Your psyche is 10. Good.
51.
Oof, right into the green. As you get in, they find you charming, and in an almost warm way, they run up to you.
Yeah.
The three kids are, one is a young, plump, rosy-cheeked blonde girl with,
Pigtails.
like pigtails put up. The other one is a husky boy with a Johnny Unitas like hard flat top buzz cut.
Like a guile.
Almost like a guile. And the last one is slightly taller than the other two. Guile also has blonde hair. And the last one is slightly taller than the other two, bald-headed, lit, a bit pallid and sallow. They run up to you and they hug you and they point fearfully back at the woods, yelling something in Russian.
So I'm gonna use my immense power of understanding another language and translate for the group. Is the black sphere still coming for us? And can we form a defensive circle around the kids?
Not yet, Peter, because it is scene shifting to Rogue. Rogue, we are in the black globe with you. You can barely tell up from down. Give me an agility roll to make sense of this blackened world and your personalities conflicting.
Touch it.
Let's see. I'm getting a 57.
You are able to sense up from down, and although it is pitch black, you can still hear sounds, and you can hear the direction from towards your bottom left, where all of your friends and teammates are making noise, and the action is coming from.
Can I head toward the sounds?
Yes, you may. Give me another agility roll for actually, we'll just use that last agility roll to fly out. As you able to zoom out of the blackened globe, you see Wolfsbane with the 3 kids, Peter, Cyclops, Shadowcat, and Storm back at the mist-covered Blackbird with the flames about to be handled by Storm. What do you do?
Do I notice anything else as I'm flying out of this pitch darkness?
Excellent question. Give me an intuition roll, and your intuition is good.
Okay. 34.
You're still a little dazzled and dazed from being caught up in the dark forest globe, and as you get your senses back together, you are able to see coming from the tree line. You just see trees like getting just toppled over before it's actually come to the line, but you can see from above the trees something's just tearing them down.
So in other words, something strong enough to topple down trees is heading our way.
Correct.
Cyclops, we got a problem.
I know that. We're gonna need Colossus. We're gonna need Colossus for this, and I'm gonna need your brute strength as well too. So yeah.
Storm,
Storm,
give me a weather control to manifest the rain to take out the flames.
Well, I think that's a great idea. I think even though I was asked to do that, I think our top priority is to stop what's coming through that forest. So I'm going to call down the lightning on the forest as opposed to putting down the flames in the Blackbird, if that's okay with everybody.
From your angle, you cannot quite see where you're on the ground still by the Blackbird.
Yeah,
Blackbird
Colossus still has you.
And they're coming from the north, behind the tree line.
Okay.
Well, if I roll.
So I'm a metallic alloy that conducts
You did not roll.
electricity. Can he electrocute me and I'll move in?
You got a 1.
That is out of 100.
Never mind.
I think
Lucy.
I'm sure.
Plan.
Lucy,
That was
100% right there.
Okay.
The computer cheats.
That's the most Canadian roll I've ever seen.
How to make this manifest? Lucy, as Roro, as a crackling electrified blackened cloud forms over the forest and is about to strike down. The after effects from being within the blackened globe seem to be making you nauseated and thrown off, but more importantly, something seems to be redirecting your electricity away from where you think it is, away from where you want it to be. As
I was trying to do rain. I was directed to do rain, not the lightning.
Oh, I thought you were going to do
I was told I can't even see what's coming out of the forest, so just try to piss on the fire.
No, you said lightning, bro. You said lightning.
I did say lightning, and then I was told I can't even see what's coming out of the forest. Am I on the same story as everybody else?
So as you attempt,
You rolled the 1, man. Don't be angry now.
so as you
Well, I'm gonna
attempt-
roll a 1. I'm gonna roll a 1 on putting out the fire, not trying to blow my lightning.
You don't get to do it either. You rolled a 1.
And then you never said. You could say you want to
got
sit
no
on the fire.
worse.
It's only going to be a fart, bro.
as
But it's a good-
Storm,
It's a 1.
All right.
Storm, as you attempt to call down the rain,
No, but it wasn't even rain. It was fog.
no,
That
the
was
fog
before.
the fog was already
that was like
manifested.
3 turns ago.
He's getting rid of He's getting rid of the fog. He's not calling down the lightning. He's calling down rain. He rolled a 1. With the 1, he's getting a critical fail. That critical fail is turning into a deluge that Storm did not want. The rain comes down way heavier. All of a sudden, the lake starts to overflow and the marshland starts to come into a low floodplain.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Wow, I've never
Great
rolled a 1
interpretation of a
before.
1.
That's a miserable.
That is a good interpretation. I like that. Great
You
job.
got 2 1s in one game right about now.
I've never rolled a 1 before. This is my first one. I've rolled some 6s.
I'm sure you told girls that a lot of times.
Cyclops,
Yes.
Drowning.
you find
It's my first time, I swear.
Cyclops. You find your team is now knee deep, 3 feet deep. Water is kind of nice glasswork, Cyclops.
Give them rubies on.
You are finding your team seeming to fall apart and go in their own different directions and do their thing. What do you do?
This is quite a pickle that we're in. Okay. So when so when Storm did that fog, it didn't work, did it?
No, the fog obscured it, but there was still flames coming out. There
Fog
was-
worked. The rain flooded the lake.
Okay. All right. So it stopped the fires a little bit, right?
Oh, the fire's out. There was a deluge. Yeah, no, the fire's out. That's fire's extinguished.
But the X-Jet is sinking under the water.
Due to its weight, it's sinking into the soil.
Rogue. I need Rogue to come and get that.
Climate change is very real, people. The tundras are melting. Okay, we're back. That was our now you know.
Okay, I need Rogue to get that jet. I would send Colossus, but he will start sinking too. But no, I need Rogue to get that jet.
I can phase the jet so it's super light, and then you guys can just pick it up with your super strong arms.
Yeah, I know you can phase it, but then we need somebody to lift it, and I can't send Colossus. I can't send Colossus to go do it because he'll start sinking too. So.
I can speak Russian to the jet, but it won't do anything at that point.
No. Rogue.
Oh, I need you, big man.
Rogue in her
you.
left hand picks up Shadowcat, and in her right hand touches the plane and picks up the remaining pieces and moves it to higher ground.
Thank you, Patire. I see.
In
That's
the
how you
meantime,
do it.
I grab the kids and put them on my shoulders because I'm tall as fuck.
Bam. See, I'm just saying. I'm just trying to help here. I feel like I'm standing around the whole time.
I get that, but if you go where the plane is, you're gonna sink too, though, and the kids.
If I was to phase and basically
Turn it
walk in the
tangible.
air like I do, then I could just touch the jet and turn the jet into phase the jet with all my mighty strength.
Oh, but wait.
But if you do that, then we won't have somebody to watch the black thing. Okay, all right, fine.
We
We can go with that. We can go with that.
But
We can go with
I
that.
can still watch the black thing.
Yeah.
No. But
Not like I'm going. They don't need me. If they're gonna handle that, I can still watch the black thing coming.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
we can't move the jet if it's phased.
Well, okay. Well, If
Right?
I phase something, does it become weightless, or is it just
It
phased?
does, but who can move it? Because it's not in existence. It's like a ghost.
If
It's
I
like
touch somebody else, do they become phased?
it shivers when you're in the room with it.
I think Storm can blow it.
Nah, she's not. She's still not well right now, so
No,
she
but if
can't
you
use her.
you touch it, it's ethereal, right? It's no longer.
So
Fairmont, if I was to touch somebody else and they became phased, like I could probably bring them into the jet, right? I mean, if all-
yeah, but they have their own form of locomotion even when phased, so they can move through the jet. So technically, she can carry anything she is carrying gets phased and goes with her. If she cannot carry that item, she cannot
no phase.
take it with her. She can phase it, but
I
it will
could
just
phase
kind
the
of
mud underneath the back tires of the jet.
Oh,
if you want to
Yeah,
get
but see, that's
scientific.
what I'm.
wait,
That's what I'm
wait,
saying.
wait.
Can you
Wait,
phase the
wait,
3 kids?
Wait.
Phase the 3 kids so they won't be hurt?
Rogue steals the phase power, lifts the jet after it's phased because she can carry it.
Oh. That's going to be a
Wait,
hard roll. You
Colossus.
got to get like an 80 for that, bro.
Colossus, wait a minute. Wait, how close are you to the jet?
I ran up on the kids and fell in the water, the marsh, and then I never got there.
Okay, all right. So you're away from the jet.
My role in this is understanding the children because we speak the same language.
Got you. Okay, fine. Then you're cool. You're cool where you are with the kids. That's fine. Rogue, need you to go get that jet because I don't have anybody of strength. Storm is kind of
That's a
down,
lot of
so
rolls, though. That's a lot of rolls.
Heavy rolls.
Not if I just pick it up. We won't do the whole entire phasing things. I guess go get the jet.
Is it in multiple pieces or is it one jet?
it's one jet. It's
Might
one
just
jet.
be overthinking it. That's true.
Yeah, I don't think we're getting out of here on the jet, bro. I think we gotta save the kids and kill the black thing.
And everybody, and then the people who can fly us home. You know, one by one.
But Charles is going to kill me if I leave that jet, though. Oh, you're right. You're right.
Fuck that
Like,
guy. He doesn't even come on and fight half the time. He's a fucking asshole.
100%.
Staying in character.
100%.
I love it.
100%. There would be a frame in the comic of Cyclops saying that exact line. I don't know.
Yeah. I love
Charles is
it.
gonna-
It's like a
Ooh.
role-play point.
well, he is. He's going to ask where the damn jet is. I'm going to have to answer for that. So,
If this happens, he's gonna say, "Good job, Scott." 2 times less a month, and that's gonna fuck with Cyclops. He needs his good jobs as much as he can get it from Professor X. If he cuts
I'm
2
trying to
out per
salvage
month, it's
everything
GMO.
here. I'm trying to salvage everything here. But I don't have forage. I don't have forage to fix the damn plane, so I got to do what we can. So I got to do what we can. Okay, so fine. We got the kids,
Let it go, man.
and we got the black orb thing. So Rogue, yeah, I need you to go get the plane because I can't send Colossus is over there with the kids, and plus it will be a risk sending him to go get the plane because he might sink with the kids. So yeah, my power hitters. I got
Do
my
we need the
power
plane
hitters.
at this point? Do we need the plane?
You're
Shut-
still worried about this stupid plane. Can we
I'll
just
just let the
forget
plane
about the
drop,
plane?
man.
Shadowcat, what do you want to do?
I want to save the children, get to a safe spot, and then get the hell out of here after we call Uber or whatever. Like,
Colossus got the kids right now.
like the plane is gone.
Is that what
Okay,
Uber
has the
X
black
is?
orb? Wait a minute.
I've never taken an Uber X before.
Wait,
but now I
hold
know
on. Has the black orb did anything yet? Has the black orb did anything yet?
Black Orb has
It
not
has
done
done
anything.
literally nothing because we're so worried about the damn jet and finding the kids. The kids,
We already have the kids. We already have the kids, though.
With their safety,
Colossus
they're
got
not
that
safe
in the
yet.
back.
I feel like
The kids are not near the jet yet. The kids are still near
Well, Colossus has that already. He has that
Colossus
already.
is going over there. Shadowcat is going over there with them. Shadowcat, Colossus, as you make your way over to Wolf's Bane with the kids, and you get near and you can hear, I mean, the entire time that this is happening, the vibrations from the trees getting toppled over are just getting closer and louder and louder and louder.
All right, somebody grab the kids and fly the hell out of here because we're about to get hit.
There you go. Good call,
Right.
Colossus.
Hold hands with all the kids and just skywalk out of here.
Yeah,
fly,
that'd be a
Brody.
cool thing just to
God
run through
damn it.
woods. I can run right through trees if we're all holding hands. And
Yeah.
get the hell out of here.
You're all good.
Without getting hit by a rope.
Oh, yeah. What if we all phase? Yeah, we all phase with the kids.
All of a sudden, the
We're not
black.
us, but the kids.
All of a sudden, the black orb disappears,
That's dangerous.
Yeah, I don't like the sound.
reappears, kind of swirls around, and then it goes and makes its way into the woods. And all of a sudden, the toppling tremors stop. The entire area goes just dead silent. There's no birds that have been in the background, none of the insects that had been chirping, anything.
I don't like the sound of that.
Yeah, that's off-putting.
All of a sudden, bursting through is a 60-foot, 6-story black bear seeming to be made completely out of negative energy with an iridescent field around it, shining and glowing. The black negative energy, dark force energy bear
Exodus?
looks down and makes eye contact with the kids, and then just starts setting itself up to pounce and attack.
I grab the
What
kid.
do you do?
I grab the kid, start phasing.
I go to intercept the bear. Attempt to, anyways.
You get the left claw, I'll get the right claw. So I'll try to like intercept the right claw. You intercept the left claw in the air. I'll get it on the ground because I'm about 4 feet taller than the kids.
Colossus has the kids already, right? You have the kids already, right?
Shadowcat and
Shadow
Wolfsbane
Cat.
had the kid.
Shadowcat and Wolfsbane.
Okay, all right.
And I'm bringing the lightning.
But if we're stopping the arms, who's stopping the mouth? Because there's a slash.
I'll shoot lightning into its mouth. I will blow the lightning straight into its mouth.
As long as you don't roll a 1.
No, I'll just,
2 times in a row?
no. I'll put my arm in its mouth and take the bite and then block it.
So does the
It's
bear
not gonna
have
go through my bone. I'm good.
attacks, or is it just physical? Like,
Wait,
is it
no,
a-
Metaphysical energy, or is it physical?
am I not there with
It's
you?
medical physical, folks.
Yeah, are you there?
It is comic book E.
so there's no way it would knock down trees if it wasn't physically hitting things.
Is it built on pure energy?
So yeah,
That's
I
not
want
true. Have you ever seen Princess Mononoke?
to stop the right claw, and Rogue is going for the left claw.
That's quite the opposite of what you just said, sir.
Rogue's going to roll last for the face.
Okay. So it's a big ass bear. Okay, got it.
Wolfsbane, what are you doing? You've got the kids in your care with Shadowcat's assistance.
Well,
You're also out of ice cream and you're angry.
if I'm not going to engage, the apparition or whatever, the wolf, or the bear, I should flee with the kids, right?
Yes, you should.
The kids have seen me transform. I mean, can I make it just in my human form with them, or can I transform and like jump with them, like carry them off crazy style? Because I mean, I can turn into a big wolf and they can just ride on top of me, right?
That's super comic booky.
That is comic booky as fuck, and I say we fucking do that.
All right, cool.
Hey, now's our chance, bro. I'm good with electronics. If I can go ahead and get the jet to shoot, to go ahead and get out of the ground, just get out of the mud, apparently, because it was in the freaking mud, with the lower thrusters of the Blackbird, then we can get out of here and actually get our bird in the air. Make something happen. I don't know. Maybe
I
I'm
want
wrong.
to see this
Just saying,
Wolfsbane
like 5 minutes
direwolf
ago, that we were
kid rescue.
you were going to forget about the jet.
Well, we're on the run. You guys are doing your own thing. You guys are on the fight right now. And props to all you guys. You guys are all
That is not very X-Men-y.
No. Roll those
We're
dice,
trying to
Mike.
get
Roll
the
those
kids out.
dice.
It's not like I'm not trying to save my own skin. I'm trying to save the children.
No, listen, he has the children. Listen, the objective here is to, 1, get the kids. 2, let's get some wheels back on here. handle whatever threat there is. 3, let's get the hell up out of here. If we can somehow
roll them.
That dog is adorable.
That's the Charlie. Charlie, say hi.
Hi, Charlie.
Hey, Charlie, what's up?
What's up, Chuck? What's up, Chuck?
I couldn't tell if it was the back of his head or his face. He's like a little puffball.
Yeah, there he is.
But you got a giant dog over there, dude?
I mean,
Yeah,
I mean, it feels like there
Like
is
Ewok.
another situation happening with the
3, 2, 1. Hold on. Let's get back. Wolfsbane. Give me an endurance roll, please, to take the weight of the kids.
Yeah.
93. Nice.
I don't fail.
Comic booky as fuck. Describe the scene as the kids ride you.
Whoa.
As I assess the situation, I look at the kids and I look at them all and I gather them and I tell them, just close your eyes and whatever you do, just keep them closed. So I I transform into the wolf and scoop them up one by one, just grabbing them by their mangy necks and just throwing them all on up to my back. Once I've got them all saddled up, I'm like a red wolf, right? Like I'm like red, completely like a blood. So I fucking throw up the set and I just fucking flash off into the woods with the kids. I'm gonna go to. Should I go towards the aircraft, or should I go to high ground, or just kind of clear?
I like the woods. Let's do it. Let's just get in there.
Towards the aircraft.
The Pyru treetops, it sounds like.
I'll run off into the woods. Well, not where the wood. I run off to high ground to keep the kids out of danger and to get a full view of the scene, so I can communicate some helpful information
right.
to the next one.
So you make your way roughly northwest, rounding the woods towards the foothills that lead from this basin valley up the slopes of the mountain with lightning quickness and deft paws splaying out to make their way across the marshy ground.
Yes.
All you hear is the giggle of children in the back, and there's like, wee, 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 yeah.
Fear's gone. They're totally used. They've already come to grips with a red werewolf, Ginger.
Let's execute your actions all in order then. Who would like to go first?
What am I doing?
Peter had called out a bunch of really tactical actions. Cyclops had called out a bunch of strategic actions.
But this bear is solid?
You don't know. You keep asking and you haven't gone up to find out.
Yeah. If it's knocking over trees, then it has to be. I go for the arm. I go for the right arm, and hopefully Rogue is going for the left arm.
What would it take?
The bear is, Peter, the bear is 60 feet tall, and the right arm is about 30 feet off of the ground.
So is it going to come down and hit me?
It can swoop down. You can tell that it's limber enough to come down and swoop you. And are you going to wait for your reaction for that to happen, and then you're going to grab the arm?
Does it or does it not have anatomically correct parts?
Nice. I was waiting for that.
Paint that picture. Paint that picture.
It is more of a silhouette cameo of a
I'm not buying it. I'm gonna stand there and wait to get hit because I'm.
No, hold on. Can I pull out the Miramasa blade? What would that take?
No.
I'm gonna go.
No.
No.
It's not with you, Ed. You didn't.
Yeah,
you did not.
I'm gonna wait to
impact
the right claw for whoever it tries to attack.
What are you trying to get?
Because I'm taller than everyone else anyway.
What am I here
Shadowcat, you raise your hand.
Can Wolfsbane roll before me? So my next action, if he actually does a good roll, is to run after a red wolf. Cool.
So you're gonna keep an eye on them, make sure that they're
literally run after it because it left me behind. So I'm gonna go ahead and mute.
Copy.
And start rolling, and just as long as I roll after Wolfsbane, I think we're good. Because if he screws it up, I'm gonna go with my plan. That's probably gonna get us all emancipated, and we can go with the let's ride the wolf situation that will get us all killed.
Everyone rides the
Your
wolf.
rolls, by the way, your rolls, which is basically the middle of absolute nowhere. All right, we're good now.
Cyclops,
Yes.
would you like to do anything?
Yeah. After assessing the situation, I'm gonna attack this. I'm gonna go over there and try to attack this thing myself. But before I do, okay, Wolfsbane, you have the kids. Colossus, where's Colossus right now? Are you near the energy thing? Who's fighting the energy thing?
Yeah, Colossus is at the foot of the bear, bracing for an attack.
Okay, so Colossus and Wolverine are actually fighting.
They're getting into defensive positions, ready to counterattack. They have not actually physically engaged in attacking yet.
Okay.
Do you want to launch the opening salvo?
I'm going to go over there with them. So, I'm going to go over there with them. Shadowcat. Where's Shadowcat?
Shadowcat is with Wolfsbane and the kids.
They went off into the woods.
They went off into the foothills to look for protection.
Listen, let's have Colossus be the first line of defense. So I'm going to have Colossus go on the offensive. Gotcha. Now, if it strikes back, then you come and attack Wolverine, because they're not going to see that coming. They're not going to see your attack coming. I'm going to hold him off.
Why can't he throw me? Why can't he fastball special me at him?
No. He's got it. He's got it right.
Because we need to assess what type of power. We need to assess what type of power this thing has. We don't want to just go in half-cocked here.
Yeah, I catch the claw. You stab him in the toe. Cyclops shoots him in the face when he reacts to the stabbing of the toe.
Yeah. Well, I was going to shoot him anyway. While you two come in there, I'm going to hold him back with my optic blast. Colossus, you go in there. You go in there on the first line of attack. If it doesn't work, Wolverine come up in there, and then you guys can do a fastball special. But we need to assess this thing and see how powerful it really is. Colossus, you're the first line of defense.
I will say Colossus also has, in some stories, had some invulnerability towards magic because he's steel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So if it is a demon bear or magic base, maybe.
Which is why we hit him.
Affected the least.
Which is why we hit him fast and we him hard.
I'm gonna hit him right in the cock.
I need you to go get that jet.
And Wolfsbane, good looking out and taking me with you when you decided to run with the kids.
I mean, if I didn't already smell it to tell you guys it was real, then it's not real.
That's a good point. The hairy guy's got a good point.
But he's also a ginger girl sometimes and not wolf at all. So how would he smell it?
He also leaves his comrades behind.
Practically the whole time.
No, he did say he's wolf the whole time. I'm not gonna do that.
He also said that he was going to take the kids and run and leave me standing there, like just doing not a goddamn thing. He's like, I'm going to run. Like I'm like, okay, cool. Thanks for running. Thanks for taking me.
All right. Hey, Storm, you officially can roll for my whatever roll I need to roll. I'm gonna go. I'll be gone for like 2 minutes.
I'm pretty sure you'll make it back in time, maybe.
Yeah. You want me to roll for you?
If somebody needs to roll, Lucy or Wolfgang.
Nelson, good seeing you, bro. I'll roll for you. I will roll for you.
Are you gonna wait?
Come back soon.
Lola's gonna roll.
Man.
There's a lot wrong and right with that, I got to tell you.
And he stopped on the perfect frame. Look at that. Frozen the first. Oh, no, he's not frozen.
That was him questioning reality. Like, is what he's saying right or wrong? He's wrong. He's wrong.
You roll, you roll. Yeah.
I'm sure.
Okay, you're Colossus. Dice is right there. It's on the table. Right there.
I
See?
can't see past
These are the dice.
Lola, hello. Hi, haven't seen you for a long time. You know who Colossus is, right?
Yeah, he's the big metal dude.
Exactly.
Lola,
Exactly.
you're just as cool as I remember you. We were watching Justice League Unlimited and Wonder Woman and stuff. It was
Who does Jean Grey love? Wolverine or Scott Summers?
Scott.
Blasphemy.
That's a punk.
He's cool. He's cool.
If I was Wolverine, every action I did would be like, I'd flick off Scott Summers and then like attack.
Okay, all right. So you ready? If you need to roll for me, roll. Only listen to Rob.
It's like us.
I'm Rob.
You listen to Rob.
Hi, Rob.
Hello. Nice to meet you, Lola.
Nice to meet you too. How come your name tag says not Chris Claremont?
Because Chris Claremont was the longtime writer of the X-Men, and there's no way that I could ever actually be as good as him, but I'm trying to be. So I'm not Chris Claremont, but I'm a good facsimile.
That we watched was based on most of his storylines. What was the other guy? Arthur Adams. Oh, that guy was good too.
Yeah, Arthur Adams headed up Excalibur.
Okay, Lola's gonna roll for me.
Okay.
Okay. What was the plan that y'all had concocted, and what are you doing in what order?
Well, he says Colossus. You don't do anything.
Mainly just talked about Storm and the Panther.
Okay. This is what I want to do. I want to pull this off.
Well, if we're talking Storm, Storm is completely frustrated because she is the goddess of weather, and she invokes the biggest lightning strike into the heart of the demon bear. Ugh.
Good call,
So
Storm.
you start off with a long range attack. Okay.
I'm calling it. I'm calling it right on top.
I mean, you're also one of the
I've not
people that
rolled
can do
well,
a
but
long
right
range attack.
now, on my lightning roll,
Okay.
I mean, pretty
my
much-
best roll tonight at 28.
Oh, what?
Lola, that's out of 100, Lola. That's weak.
Wait, out of 100?
No, when you roll the dice, you want to get 100. You got 28. That's not even a fail in school.
Yeah.
F minus. Unsatisfactory squared.
28 on amazing. However, Storm is the goddess of the weather, and even on a 28, she gets the very first box in green.
Ooh.
You're able to summon an electrical storm and a bolt, but it is not quite as powerful or on target as you had hoped. Being, where you want to be creepy? It is not as powerful or on point as you had hoped, and it hits the bear, dealing damage, and some of it gets absorbed directly into the bear, and you see it reel back, and some of the other lightning sparks off of it and shoots off towards nearby trees and starts setting those trees ablaze and sparking up. Storm, your damage.
Get him, Storm. Damage.
As hell, you do amazing damage. So you do 50 damage. So we're going to introduce a new thing. So instead of just doing, well, no, let's not. We'll just do straight flat damage. So you do amazing damage, which is 50 off of the bear. You see the bear kind of reel back, and like I said, it has an iridescent shield that's on it, and where you hit it with the lightning, like the the iridescent shell kind of like rescinds, and then it like amorphs back and covers it all over again. Who is next?
Can't wait to unleash my move.
I got 37.
37, you say. Out of 20. Your blast goes and it strikes dead center mass on the giant-sized bear, and you look in awe as the force beam deflects and ricochets off of it towards the mountain, seeming to do the bear no harm.
Ah, damn it, Colossus. Wolverine. These y'all do.
Involved.
Damn, I just fucked up the main thing as words.
I could keep looking at the black orb if you want. Just got a lot of imagination.
Rogue, if you're there, would you like to do something?
I guess I'm going to go follow a certain person's orders, even I really do think we should not be worrying about the stupid jet, but you know.
I'm with you, Rogue. I'm 100% with you.
Fuck the jet.
Gold team, blue team.
Fuck the jet. Wolf's Bane. Wolf's Bane.
Is that Wolfbane in Lola's lap?
But I'm going to go on ahead and I'm going to go get the jet and I guess put it toward higher ground.
Please.
I like it. This jet is going to be a struggle for you, even with your Carol power. You do not have utter control of the Miss Marvel as in-depth as she had. Although you do have part of her personality rattling around in your brain, so that's something.
Okay.
So if you can roll me 1 through 100, please.
74.
Ooh.
That's a solid roll.
Rogue, describe the scene as you lifted out the marsh.
Okay, give me a moment. I am really not very happy with my leader right now because I'm dealing with a stupid, very heavy jet, and I am totally very groaning trying to pick up this jet and move it out of the marsh area that our co-leader has so lovely made, and I'm picking it up and I'm moving it to someplace drier and out of harm's way, hopefully that the damage that we do with this bear doesn't harm the jet anymore than what it already has. Dang it, I didn't think about it. Also too, where's Shadowcat?
Yeah, Strider, I'm
Where's
ready to end it. Let's close it out.
There's a lot going down. I would be honest.
Where's that coming from?
Got a hot mic there. Okay, Rogue, as you are able to show an extreme feat of strength in the way that you had described in the panel's layout, you're able to take the ship over to the foothills and get it safely positioned near where Wolfsbane and Shadowcat have the 3 kids. Thank you. Thank you. I did not know that you had that ability. Rogue, you are able to do a feat of extreme strength and lift and fly the Blackbird over to the foothills of the mountain slopes that rise up near where Shadowcat and the kids are all safely tucked behind a couple of uprising boulders. The three of you look down the slope towards the forest-lined lake, and you can see the towering silhouette and head of the bear topping over the trees as red streaks from Cyclops blast and black clouds filled with lightning from storms manifestations strike down upon the demon bear. At this point, Shadowcat, what do you do?
I'm gonna grab some of the kids and make sure that they don't get struck by lightning and electrocuted at this point. I mean, that's really cool that the jet's there. So we're gonna head into the jet, and I also nominate Rogue as the leader because she saved all our asses.
Nice. All right, I like that. Get 10 extra points for doing something sacrificial and directly hero related.
I've been doing that all day. Just heads up.
Well, it's going to get added on top of other things. I like to take note of the specific ones that are doing.
They call me Mr.
here. Rogue, you have now been nominated leader of this small unit of heroes. Do you have any orders for them?
Wait a minute. You guys did a mutiny?
No.
I just did again, but it was awesome. It was awesome.
More of an open forum type situation when in all of our hours of
we
need,
muted you.
Rogue did everything that we were trying to do, and she kind of nailed it because now here we are.
Bitch, it's midnight. I gotta get up in 5 hours.
Essentially,
as the split team of the X-Men look on to the 60-foot bear, towering over with its sharp negative energy claws. All of a sudden, they can see kind of floating towards the front of the bear's chest, like almost as if they were in water, with just half their faces sticking out, are Dark Star, Vanguard, and Ursa Major.
Oh, the Russian team.
And then floating above them in the bear's head floats out, and it's Ileana.
What?
Nice.
End scene.
Dun, dun, dun.
Man, we were coming at Ursa Major all wrong, by the way.
That was awesome. That was a good story, Rob. Thank you. Thank you for that story, by the way.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate that.
A lot of bad rolls from Storm. I'm sorry, fellas.
Storm. I totally wanted you to be the leader at the end.
I tried.